Hey, my name is Matthew Bailey. This is my 2012 Fiat 500 Abarth.
Oh, really?
It's got a few things done. I've had it about 6 months. Full road race stage 3 with their tune and engine cover, and full titanium wrapping all the way down just to keep the heat down because the engine bay is so small. It likes to keep the heat in. Underneath there's full chassis bracing under the whole car. Haven't gotten a big brake kit yet or wheels or anything. The car's still relatively new. But we did a lot of work on the inside to try to keep the weight down as much as possible. So we have a Bellworks GTC little thing. We have an NRG carbon wheel with a Momo horn from the Assetto Corsa race car, so I had to order that from Portugal or something, from a race car. So it's all scratched up from an actual official race car that was on the track. So I find it pretty cool. It's nice to sit and look at that while you're in traffic, knowing that that button was somewhere cool at that time. And then a Momo hub, and then you got, I forgot what boost gauge this is, but it's pretty much a wideband or anything else you want it to. It plugs it in there and it gives you dozens and dozens of different parameters for the car just to maintain the heat, make sure the air-fuel ratio is good. And then there is a CAE Ultra shifter in the middle, and it's got a custom Reverie from a Lotus Elise race car shift knob, so it's 100% carbon. Just want to keep everything kind of matching. And then OMP racing seats, and then full roll bar in the back. It used to be a 5-seater, but you know, it's hard to find another person that even wants to ride in it now. And then underneath the car is full chassis bracing with a new speed single exhaust that goes all the way to the turbo, all the way to the downpipe. So it used to be a dual, but now it is just a single, just to reduce weight and to, you know, make it flow a little better.
And lightness.
That's the car, pretty much.
Why a 500?
It was supposed to be a daily while I'm getting my other car built, and I was like, well, this thing's easy for parking because where I work, parking is hell. So I went to Tampa and I live in New Orleans, and on the way back, I told my girlfriend, I said, I love this freaking car. And then by the time I got home, I knew it wasn't going to be a daily anymore. So I modded the hell out of it. Now I've got 2 project cars, and now I have another daily. So this one, the third one I leased, so I know I can't touch it. So if you know you shouldn't have another modded car, lease. It's a good deal.
What else do you plan to do to it in the future? Because it doesn't sound like you're done yet.
Not even close. Like I said, I only had the car for 6 months. I really would like to build it for a hill climb or time attack car. So I don't want the car to be a full-on race car. Before I buy anything, I want it to be like what your 6-year-old self thinks is a race car. So when you're 6 years old, you don't know that everything's plexiglass and loud and it rattles and you can't hear the motor because everything's solid engine mounts and stuff like that. I wanted it to be like my 6-year-old self thought of a race car and was like, yes, basically it's my mom's minivan but with racing seats and shoots flames and stuff like that. That's what I wanted. I wanted the car to have all the race car feel and sensations, but without all the inconveniences of no air conditioning and stuff like that. So before I make a decision, that's what I do. So I'm almost done with the interior. All the little doors and everything, we're going to make full carbon fiber. So the full dash is going to be all carbon to gloss match the steering wheel, and the doors are going to be carbon, all that. Coilovers, of course, which is next. Big brake kit, limited slip differential up front. We're going complete wide body with it, and then we're just going to tune the hell out of it until it's as fast as it could be around the track.
Nice. And you know, I mean, you might have already glossed over this, but what's your favorite thing about this car?
I love the fact, just like you think a race car will do, I love the fact that if you disrespect the car, it will kill you. It's such a short wheelbase that if you go into a turn and you see a cop or something like that, or you're going to a turn and something happens, and you let off a little bit too fast, the back end's going to come around and try to kill you. I love that you have to respect the car. I love that it looks like something that is just innocent, but when you are pushing it, it's very, very unstable, and I love it. I love that about the car. I love that you got to fight it and think about what you're doing before you do it.
All right, is there anything else you want to say about it?
No, I love the car. Thanks for shooting cars for filming my car. Sorry.
That's cool.
Y'all alright? Y'all alright?
You're scaring the vipers.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm leaving it.
Yeah, I bet he is.